This was one of those days I just couldn't get out of my way for the life in me. I couldn't. I couldn't manage to do anything that I set out to do. Anyhow, I'm here now. Um, I didn't even get like a chance to get into the shower until like 7 o'clock tonight. I don't know what happened. The whole day, it was just very hard for me to accomplish anything. Anyhow, I'm here now. So let's see. Let's see what we can get through. First person here is Cinnamon for Love for the Week. Love for the Week. Not holding yourself back, no longer feeling stuck. You might be making a decision to explore new options. You got an Aries that comes in that may be giving you a lot of like mutual respect and maybe putting in a lot of effort. You also have cause for celebration that could come in with a Sagittarius. Definitely a fire sign is around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you may be like walking away from things that no longer serve you and exploring new options this week. Esha, is Kate feeling sick or unwell? Oh, the thumbnail? Yeah. I was fixing it because it was like down here. No, I don't think she's sick. No, I think she's okay. Bridget, general. General. You are definitely making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. With that, plenty of new energy comes in. A Libra, a Sagittarius. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer feeling stuck. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini comes in. No longer feeling like the weight of the world is sitting on your shoulders. You've got the world here at your feet and your life is moving forward. You got money coming in. Financial stability ahead. Soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not, soulmate connection enters. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Cynthia, did Chris hack into my Facebook and deactivate it? I don't think it was him. No. Love always, general. Love always, general. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life with the Death card. You've got possibly a new business opportunity or a new business idea on the horizon. Feeling a little bit more balanced, like life has come back into balance. Money's coming in. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. A little bit of good luck comes in. You have a new venture on the horizon. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. A Capricorn is also water signs, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like the world here is at your feet. And you might be making a decision to, I don't know if it's take more time for yourself or take more time alone figuring out what it is that you want, or disconnecting, or it could be both, and disconnecting from people, places, and things that aren't working for you anymore. Mario, general. Mario General. No longer holding yourself back, especially around personal relationships. You've got Six of Pentacles would be a business relationship where you feel like you're being better respected and better compensated. In personal relationships, no longer holding yourself back, you may be exploring new opportunities. Anxiety is moving into the past. New business opportunity could be on the horizon. A Taurus enters. It also looks like the world here is at your feet. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You might not be there yet, but you're on your way. You're definitely making decisions that put yourself first and put disappointment in the past. And it comes in Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you put into your job, career, or business will definitely come back to you. Bridget, should I do hair while I'm in school? Yep. Mo, energy on exploring new options. Well, you have options here. So Seven of Cups is choices. The Fool is a new beginning. You're no longer feeling like you're stuck, but feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain and I'm prepared to explore options. Capricorn, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Someone from your past returns. You also have an Aries here. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit serves you well, earns you a lot of respect, and you're no longer feeling stuck or held back, but feeling like things are moving forward. I would explore any options that come in. I don't see why not. Okay, you got plenty of energy around you. Mario, T's feeling about no contact. Feels like she's not holding herself back. Doesn't feel like the no contact is going to last very long. Thinks that there's a new beginning on the horizon. Anxiety moves into the past. She doesn't think it's going to last long. This no contact. I don't know who initiated the no contact, but she feels like it's short-lived. So I don't know if she's going to reach out to you soon, but she's not really worried about it because she doesn't think it's going to last. Love always, what does this person, Scott, that I talked to today want? Their slow and steady wins the race. I don't think that they really have anything in their mind as wanting anything. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they're slow to make a decision and they're slow to make a move. So I don't know what your relationship is, so it's hard for me to tell you, but I don't think that they know what they want. They're a little bit stuck, they're a little bit stagnant, and they're a little bit out of balance. I wouldn't expect all that much. It's like they lack perseverance, and there's not all that much growth here. They just may not be somebody that has all that much direction. They just kind of go with the flow of things. Aqua, energy and messages. One for me and one for DW. Okay, energy and messages. One for me. For you, you've got the King of Pentacles, which would be like feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling like you have a solid base or a solid foundation. DW has got, well, DW is also pretty strong and sturdy, the Emperor. That's like, I'm in charge. I know what I want. I have lots of direction. I'm strong. I'm making things happen. I'm taking charge. I would say both of you are in pretty good places right now. As far as energetics, or like energetically is concerned, you both seem to have pretty good energy around you. Lydia, I feel that Mac the Cancer is so far away. Actually, he's really not that far away, because here romance is heating up and good luck is coming in. The world is at your feet. He may be holding himself back for the moment, but it isn't going to last too long. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Things could heat up with him almost at any moment. T. Yvette, his thoughts and feelings now that we aren't talking. Feels a little angry, a little bit upset. First of all, the devil is here, so he may think that he's either been lied to or like there's deceit around the situation. Feels unprepared, feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, feels like he doesn't have a lot of choices, and feels as if he's waiting for a ship to come in. Should have thought about that before he made this mess. Yeah, he's not happy right now. Davey, love the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got a wish around love, and things all of a sudden may start to move forward quickly with a new journey on the horizon, a new venture with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit more balanced and stable. There's long-term potential around, and there's also the opportunity for possible travel in the next couple of weeks. I don't know if you have anything planned, but there could be possible travel that comes in around you guys. Soulmate connection moves forward over the next 2 weeks. Could be that you're traveling together. That may be it. Davy, general for the next 2 weeks. Disappointments move into the past. Money comes in. The hard work that you've put into business or work should come back to you. You got nice communication happening with love interests around you. So a committed relationship could be on the horizon. You may have some choices and you could be feeling undecided, but there's lots of room for growth, change, and transformation around your life in general. Especially around finances seem to be improving. Happiness is coming out. Opportunity for travel could come in the next couple of weeks. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like you're starting a new journey. Should be a good couple of weeks, especially if you do end up traveling. I don't know why, there's something good that happens around travel. Aqua, energy around the new job I started. I'm not really feeling it. When will this new and more stable job come? You do have a new job coming in relatively quickly. You have a wish. And the energy around this job changes fast. Negativity moves into the past and things move forward. There's also the opportunity for new stuff to come in. Money looks good too. I would give this job a chance, right? Because I think that things are going to shift. But if you absolutely hate it, something else is coming in soon. Possibly before the end of the summer, you can get something else. Energy around this job is going to shift. Give it a minute. Mo, general. Got an earth sign around that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got, all of a sudden, life may change for the better quickly. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. An old wound starts to heal, moves into the past, and you won't have to deal with it again. Divine timing is guiding you. You've got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Life starts to move forward. The solution to a problem is in front of you, but you just haven't seen it yet. Before the end of the month, you should figure it out. Solution to a problem. Or, yeah, solution to a problem. Love cup is full, moving forward. Negativity around love has moved into the past. You got money coming in and possibly the new idea for a business. Or you may be thinking about a side hustle, a side business, or something of that nature over the next couple of weeks. Ariella, I bought flowers and a gift for Miss Molly the first day of school. Now I feel embarrassed to give it to her. Will she like the gesture? Will she like the gesture? Yeah, I think she'll like it. I mean, like, who wouldn't? You know what I mean? But I know what you're saying, because, like, I feel like that too sometimes. Like, I don't know why. Like, why do you feel embarrassed by doing something nice for someone? I don't know. But I felt like that before in the past too, so I kind of understand it. I think she'll like it. I mean, who doesn't like flowers? I mean, I always get mad at when people buy flowers for me because I feel like they're expensive and don't waste the money. But like, they always brighten up your day because they're so pretty and they smell nice. Although I don't like carnations, but that's only my opinion. One of my old coworkers, she loved carnations because she felt like they lasted a long time. Anyhow, to each his own. I would give them to her. I think it's a nice thought. Davy, Raina, and I. Well, you got a new journey on the horizon here with the Fool. You've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and happiness comes out. You may make a decision, possibly could be making a decision to go on a trip, even if it's not like a full-blown vacation, but it may be for a couple of days or a quick getaway. Things change for the better for you quickly. You also may be thinking about learning a new activity together. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it may be something that you both find fun and enjoyable. The situation between you and her looks pretty good. It's got a lot of potential. Yeah, it has a lot of potential, and neither one of you seem to be holding back. You both seem to be putting in effort as we move forward towards the end of August and into September. Aqua, you send the same question twice, so if you want to send another question, put it with purple hearts. Coco, love. All of a sudden, your love life may start to move forward, and you may feel as if you're headed towards the 10 cups being full, and like you're being treated really well, and you're in a relationship that is very reciprocal. Like, yeah, it functions really well. It could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Neither one of you are no longer holding yourselves back. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, look out for this earth sign coming in. A disappointment moves into the past. Success around love comes in. It looks like anxiety around love is moving into the past as well. And you're being guided by the divine. Trust that things are about to fall into place if they haven't already. You've got a balance coming back to your life. Negativity around love, negativity in general, is moving into the past. You've got some happiness coming out over your life, a new beginning, and a wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. Elizabeth, General. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around business. Brings in some nice money, and maybe like a new project. Negativity moves into the past, no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Feels like the hard work that you put in and around your career should come back to you. Listen to your intuition. You should get an opportunity for a job where they pay you well and they treat you really well. That seems to come in pretty quickly. You also have an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You're being guided by the divine. You're stepping into your own strength, and a disappointment moves into the past. Davy, will my surfing improve enough to start competing locally? Yeah, it will. Yeah, sooner than you think, too. Luna, what will they be like? All right, I don't know who we're talking about, so it's kind of hard for me to tell you what they're going to be like. But let's see what the cards say. Somebody who's creative, somebody who's adventurous, somebody who likes to have a good time, someone who doesn't hold themselves back, somebody who's grounded and stable, very successful, but they like to have a good time and they don't hold back. It's like they don't ever say no to like a party or an invite. They're always looking to go. I think they're very outgoing. Adriana, is David going to stay or is he going to go to another company? Is David going to stay? He's undecided. At some point, he's going to be undecided. He's going to have the opportunity to leave. I think he ends up staying, though. But it comes up two swords in reverse, like he's undecided. So I don't know if he's got the opportunity now and he's undecided or what, but he's got indecision around leaving. I don't think he leaves, though. Not this time. Luna, blockages I need to work on. I would say inner strength, or they call it mental dialogue, inner thoughts, and self-esteem, which I guess everybody should work on. But that's what comes on. Inner dialogue, the thoughts that you have. Like focus on, take notice of the thoughts that you have, and whether or not they're mostly positive or mostly negative, and see if you could start to flip them. That may be a blockage that you have, that you can change pretty quickly. Liz, messages from Spirit. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. 8 of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things are happening at once. 5 of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the decision and the situation. Review everyone's motives. Shalene. How does the new Leo feel about me? How does the new Leo feel about me? The new Leo thinks that you're creative, fun to be around, perseverant, exciting, passionate, well-prepared, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, attractive, and happy. Shonda, when will I have romance again? You could find yourself in a really good place romantically early this winter. It could be like the relationship that you want early this winter. Mario, I began the no contact tease current feelings and intentions towards the situation. Maybe a little bit annoyed by it, but it definitely does not think it's going to last. The Hermit here is in reverse. She may know she deserves it and doesn't want to hear it. You might not hear from her right away, but I don't think that she's going to let this no contact go for a really long time. She doesn't feel like it's going to last that long, and she's kind of a little bit cocky about it. You know, like I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, but she seems to think that this is going to blow over really quickly. She may feel like you're making a big deal out of nothing. And she's a little bit annoyed, but she definitely doesn't feel like it's going to last that long. Sepia General. Perseverance pays off. No longer holding yourself back. All of a sudden, you may get a new opportunity around business. Negativity moves into the past and things change for the better quickly. Air sign could be around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life seems to move forward quickly. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Sepia love. Got a committed relationship on the horizon here with the Two of Cups. Cause for celebration comes in with a new romance with the Knight of Cups. Cause for celebration comes in, moving on to greener pastures. Could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe this is someone new that you haven't met yet. Could be a soulmate connection that's coming in. I think it's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Person may be in your world right now and you just haven't made the connection, or they haven't stepped forward. And when they're ready and they're prepared, they come forward and you may be like, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. Committed relationship that brings in a cause for celebration. Sepia career. No longer feeling stuck or held back. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Out of the clear blue sky, something could change for the better quickly around your career. Negativity moves into the past. I think you have a new job opportunity on the horizon. You've got a wish that comes true, a new beginning that brings in happiness and brings in more money. T-Vet, love. Could have a new romance that comes in. This may be somebody brand new. You may be feeling like you're not prepared for it when it happens, but they may be showing up. There could be choices. Maybe that's why you feel unprepared. You've got a Capricorn coming in, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you and you could be feeling a little undecided, but you have plenty of new energy coming in. It also looks like laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Things could change for the better quickly when you no longer stand for any bullshit. You enter a relationship that's very well balanced. Adriana, when could I change jobs? You could before the end of the summer. That's possible. See what happens. Davey, did the lady Jacqueline who read for me in the past try to put dark energy on me? And if so, did she? I don't think she tried to, and I don't think she did, no. Sepia, what's next with me and Jonathan? Did he really come to tell me about the printer, or did he just want to come and speak to me? Well, communication should be picking up. I don't think that he really needed to tell you about, I think he had to tell you about the computer, but I think it was an excuse to come and talk to you, and I think that there'll be more communication that comes in, and divine timing is helping push this situation forward. Love always. Is the person's got the message that's messaging me a fake profile? Yes, I think it is a fake profile. AS, chances of me getting a job I interviewed for. Got a good shot. I'm going to say about a 75% chance that you're going to get it. It's pretty good. Jay, how did Taurus feel when she saw me tonight? She felt good. She was happy to see you. She feels that you're strong, dedicated, hardworking, attractive, interesting. She's got a lot of respect for you. Julie. I'm burning some candles at home. Will they work? Yes, I think they will work. Empress. How does Christina currently feel about her and my brother, about what her and my brother are doing together? How does Christina currently feel about the thing her and my brother are currently doing together? Feels good. Feels grounded, feels stable, feels strong, and feels like a wish is coming true. Adriana, General. You should be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected at work. Stepping into your own ambition at work brings in change for the better. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you is a good idea or helps you out or helps to improve your energy. And it also looks like you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Why do I feel like I smell something burning? There's nothing burning. I don't know. Davey, the spiritual awakening that I've been going through the past few months, is it over or will it keep growing in a positive way? I feel like it's never over, like it just keeps growing. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to continue to go through transformations. But it's positive. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. I mean, sometimes it can be a little intense. Like if you're growing, right, and the people around you aren't, sometimes it causes disruptions in relationships. But it doesn't look like it's doing you any harm at this point anyway. I would just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. You kind of can't stop it anyhow. Jay, how did Claire feel when she saw me at work tonight? Good. Felt stable, felt grounded, was happy to see you, thought that you were strong, has a lot of respect for you, that you're thinks you're attractive, thinks that you're interesting and ambitious. Ashho, George and I have plans for Saturday. How will it go? It should go well. I would say it goes well. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The Four of Wands is positive. The Eight of Swords in reverse, not holding yourself back. The energy around the situation is good. It should be a nice evening. Mel, Libra's next move. Negativity moves into the past. Energy becomes a little bit more positive. The Libra feels like they've got the world at their feet. Balance restored, it comes back to their life. And I'm going to say that they're either going to reach out with something positive, probably in a phone call. The disappointment around the situation moves into the past. Libra is listening to their intuition. If this has something to do with business or money, there's good news surrounding it. It also could be that they're calling with good news about business or money. Mo, Vanessa's thoughts and towards me currently. thinks that you're successful. Empress, doesn't really get better than that. That's like attractive, abundant, love, money, abundance, prosperity, fertility, interest. Thinks that you're prepared and perseverant. Thinks that she may have met you under divine timing or through divine timing. Thinks that you're grounded and stable and sincere. Things could change for the better for the two of you guys quickly. Julie, when will I spend time with C again? Sometime within the next 2 weeks. I'm thinking within the next 2 weeks. Auntie Charlie, will I get the position or should I apply for another? I think you're going to get the position. I think you're going to get the position. You've got divine timing guiding you. But I don't know if you were to apply for another one, would you be able to choose which position you get? Because that would be good too if you could choose. I don't know how that works. I think you're going to get it. Georgia. Love. Okay, you got balance coming back to your life. Being guided by the divine makes a wish come true. You've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The world is at your feet. An earth sign comes in as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Might be exploring options. Listen to your intuition. Negativity around love is moving into the past. Things could change for the better for you quickly. A Taurus enters. Elizabeth, love. Maybe making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may not be looking back on the past fondly, but you may be eager to move forward. And that's what looks like happens. The weight of the world melts off your shoulders. The hard work that you've put into love comes back to you. Got a Leo that's coming in. You're feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Your perseverance pays off. You've got a Sagittarius that comes in. You're going to have options around romance. A Virgo enters. Happiness comes in around your love life. When you have options and you leave things in the past that aren't working for you, you can find yourself in a committed relationship relatively soon. Got some good luck coming in. Auntie, how does he feel after we talk today? Is he mad? No, he isn't mad. He's actually feeling a little bit more perseverant. He feels like he might be slow and steady wins the race, but he feels like he's got a wish or a second chance. Feels like he's got some good luck, and he's not mad. No, he actually feels pretty good. And like his energy too is pretty positive. Tiffany, General. You have a wish that comes in around a new business opportunity. Put that out into the universe. Feeling a little bit more ambitious makes things change for the better for you quickly. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bringing cause for celebration. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Loso, will I sail bottles tonight? I think you will. Yes, I think you will. Rimmel, general for the week. Looks good. Looks like you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. Feeling like you're no longer holding yourself back, but that like life has come back into balance. Things could move forward pretty quickly. You may even be taking a road trip. Looks like you've got feeling prepared and excited for the future. All of a sudden, things may move forward out of the clear blue sky. You got a Virgo and a Cancer that come in. And the energy this week is like good. It's like forward moving. Feeling unstuck. Feeling like things are moving forward in a positive way. Davy. When I spoke to the ex, it seemed she was still stuck in the same energy as when I left. And maybe worse, I feel. I leveled up in many ways, especially spiritually. Am I right, good and bad? I think you are right. You are right. You see, you came a long way, and you went through a huge growth and transformation. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't grow and transform at all. She moved on to something else that didn't work out. It didn't work out fast, and she came back, right? But in the meantime, like, you have grown, changed, explored different options, and have healed in a different way. She didn't do any healing. See, that usually happens too when one person jumps from one relationship to the next, and then they want to go back. It's like, oh, that didn't work out, so I'm going to come back, or I'm going to see. It's like they can't be alone for 2 seconds. They're just looking for anybody, and they don't care. It's like there's no healing that's being done. You mourned that relationship. That's why you got over it. Like, you got over that situation because you went through the emotions of it. You didn't just try to put a Band-Aid over it and find someone that looked like her and move forward. Like, that's what people do. And then it doesn't work, and it never works. And then they look to come back or move on to someone else, or they're just looking to replace. You did a lot of work in that time that she was gone. So now, and it often happens, and nobody wants to hear it when they're going through it because it sucks. And at the end of the day, I think it sucks either way, because it's like, okay, so I got over it, right? But you healed from it. She didn't heal from any of it. So, and she's not doing the work right now. Like, she's used every kind of manipulation tactic to try to get back into your life. That's not healing things. That's not fixing what's wrong with her. Like, we all have things wrong with her, with us, you know what I mean, that need to be fixed. But when we address it and we figure out what it is, then we can move forward. Otherwise, you wind up just going around and around in a circle, and maybe with a different person, but with the same situation. So yeah, you've come a long way. Adriana, what's coming with Sergio in the next months? Divine guidance is going to move the relationship forward. Growth, change, and transformation comes in, but it will be your choice as to what happens. No longer feeling burdened by the situation, but you may feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you, or it pays off. The hard work pays off. Anthony, what will be the Cancer's next decision to move in her life until the end of this year? Well, see, she's got so many things that she wants, but it's as if nothing is happening for her. She feels stuck. She feels stagnant, and she feels like a tower. So she may be feeling like I can't get out of my own way, or nothing seems to be working for her. She wants to move, right? She wants a high-paying job. I think she also wants to go back to school. It just doesn't seem like anything is lining up for her, and she's coming up as feeling unprepared, and she's feeling isolated, and she's feeling kind of stuck. She's going through a bad time. Yeah, like on most levels, she's in a shitty space. I mean, she'll get through it, but it just sucks. Lioness, trying to a dating site again. Will I meet someone? You will, and you meet someone through divine timing. Yeah, you will. You will. Auntie, or did I have a spiritual gift I can get back? Yes, I think everybody does. I think everyone does. I think the problem is that we don't trust it. Yeah. Yep. If you continue to go down your spiritual road and go through, like, explore different things, you can, we're all spiritual creatures. There are just some people that they don't believe in it, they're not in touch with it, and they're very much living in, like, the mundane world, whatever you want to call it. Like, they're, like, if you're not aware of things, you're not aware of them, right? Like, like, how do I explain it? Like, say somebody who's out looking for a scam, like they're looking for something for nothing, right? Or like free. Like, people love free. Like, we would give free yoga classes, and the fucking place would be like mat to mat. And I would always, and then like these people would leave, and you would never see them again. Like, they just came because it was free, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's why, like, we do it obviously so you can come in and try it, and so that we can build up the clientele. So it does work both ways, but that's the thing. It's like, you've got to, like, if some people don't see that there's always an exchange for everything, right? Now, for me, like, I don't want something for nothing, because I know that somewhere along the line I'm going to pay that back somewhere, right? Like, that's just something that's ingrained in me. Nobody ever taught it to me. It's just one of my beliefs. But you know how many people I know stealing left and right, or smuggling, or like scams that I would never even think of? And like, I remember, this was a good one. I don't know if you can get away with this anymore, but years ago, one of the girls I worked with had one of these really fancy hair dryers, like blow dryer, right? She blew dry her hair straight every day. And it was a really expensive hair dryer, whatever it was. So she broke hers. She ordered another one, and then she returned the broken one. Another person did some kind of a scam, like they said it never came, and the company sent them another, whatever it was. Like, those are things I would never even think of. But, like, to me, it would be in me somewhere where I would feel like somewhere I'm going to pay that back. Might not be to the hairdryer company, it might not be to the UPS guy, but it may be somewhere along the line. And I feel like when you're on that kind of a road, you just can't drift away from it, because if you drift away from it, something brings you back. Or then you're like, you see, I knew it. I knew I couldn't get away with that. I knew I couldn't get away with that. Or, like, you ever know somebody that just says horrible things about people, and like they don't even care? Like, And I'm like, well, I would never say that about someone. Like, oh, she's an old bitch, or she's got a, I don't know, she's ugly, you know. And I'm like, oh, I would never say that about anybody. Not out loud. I mean, God, I might think it, but I would never say it, right? And I would think to myself, especially if somebody was talking about like family members, I would think, isn't that person worried it's going to come back to them? But no, not worried. And I mean, I don't always see, you know, like I said, I don't really ever see anybody get their so-called karma. But I always feel like somewhere along the line, these things will come back to haunt. And I feel like I can't get away from that. So if you have like a gift, or you're on a spiritual journey, or you're on a spiritual path, and you're open to this stuff, I feel like once you see these things, you can't unsee them. If you feel like, you know, like my intuition is telling me to not do that, then there's no way that you can go against that. And I feel like if you do go against it, you're going to learn the hard way. So yeah, and I do think everybody has spiritual gifts. I just think that some people are not open to it. They just don't believe it. Anyway, you can get it back. Yes, you can, if you feel like you're detached from it. Julie, what will be C's next move towards me? Communication should come in. Quick communication could come in out of the blue. Adriana, will my company offer me another job position, or will I have to look for something? Will my current job offer me another job position? Will I have to look for something? They could offer you something. Yeah, if you like that company, they may offer you something. If you want to stay there, that could work out for you. Jenny, general for the rest of August. Okay, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could run into someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you may hear something about that person. They may reach out to you. You could have a new journey here on the horizon, and possibly taking a little road trip before the end of August. It also looks like a fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got money coming in. You got happiness coming in with the Sun card. Something should happen before the end of August that makes you very happy. No longer holding yourself back, not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. A disappointment moves into the past. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Anthony, I used to work and we were in developing countries, so I think high-paying jobs is less. That's maybe, yeah, that could be. That could be. Like, her energy feels like she's spinning her wheels in mud, and she's just not going anywhere. She's got a lot of potential, she has a lot of ambition, but she's just not going anywhere. Mo, why hasn't Vanessa reached out to me as of yet? She's a little bit like, kind of afraid. Like, she's feeling a little bit burdened, a little bit afraid, not really ready just yet. You should get quick communication that comes in from her out of the blue at some point, relatively soon. So she hasn't reached out yet, but I think she will. You could reach out to her. I don't see any reason why not. If you want to wait for her, it's fine. You should hear from her soon, maybe within the next week or so. Jay, when would me and Brianna, the Aries, possibly be in a relationship again? You could be by the end, I'm going to say by the end of this year. Sometime this winter, you could find yourself back in a relationship with her. Georgia, general for the next few days. You may come up with an idea for a new business or a side hustle. You may be feeling very prepared, maybe stepping into your own ambition. Life could change for the better for you quickly. Success comes in around possibly a new romance. Cause for celebration comes in around being guided by the divine a Scorpio could enter. Also looks like you got a Virgo around. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The hard work that you put into your job, business, career will come back to you, and feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected. No. Will the Aquarius ever admit that his intention was not pure towards me the first time around? Yes, he will. He will. I'm surprised, but he will. Red, will I be married in 2022? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Who is this person that is saying that they're me? Fucking idiot. What did the person say? I see the eyes. Jesus. Julie, thinking about having another barbecue or small dinner a month from now for my daughter's birthday. Will she show up this time? %70 chance, yes. We could. Mo, is Vanessa interested in dealing with someone, interested or dealing with someone else? I don't think so. I don't think there's anyone else around her that's significant, no. Akanksha, should I apply to UP? Yeah. Yeah. I would. Oh, Harsha, I didn't do. How will my career be after marriage? It's got plenty of room for growth, change, transformation. Being guided by the divine and the hard work you put into your career will come back to you. I think your career is going to flourish after marriage. Things move forward, new journeys on the horizon. Destiny, how will Keegan react to my message on Instagram? I told him about the gift card that I'm getting him. I don't know that he's going to answer you. He's coming up as holding himself back. He comes up as feeling out of balance, and he comes up a little bit upside down. I don't know what you're getting him the gift certificate for or the gift card for, but I don't know that he's going to respond to that message. He might make you wait because he may not know what to say. Red, will there be a serious relationship in 2022? Yeah, and it could be with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We told Anthony that the cards say he'll be rich and will be about 350. Like, how do these people have the time? Like, I wouldn't have the time to even make an account to sign in. They gotta be really fast. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Assholes. Adriana, chances Sergio will express his feelings to me. I've got about a 70% chance that he will at some point. Yeah, I think so. It may be all in divine timing. Sand, rest of the day. Disappointment moves into the past and you're stepping into your strength. You may feel like you're holding yourself backward, like you're being held back, but you're kind of breaking through that feeling before the day ends. It feels like you got a little bit of good karma headed your way, a Libra. In the next 3 weeks. Anonymous, when will I see Jaden Sagittarius again? Could be within like the next week to 10 days. Saho, what changes are coming in my life in the next 2 months? You've got, hey, I feel like I've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Stepping into my own strength, putting myself first, brings me in a new job opportunity. Cause for celebration comes in. It also looks like feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you could be taking a little trip. Anthony, what do the cards want to say about my love life now? Have patience. Have a little bit of patience because things are moving forward through divine timing. No longer feeling burdened. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, new opportunities come in. No longer feeling stuck. Fire sign Leo Sagittarius enters. Looks like negativity moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past. Somebody from your past returns. You may find yourself having options in the near future as far as love is concerned. Air sign Libra, Aquarius, Gemini shows up. Red. Will with be with an ex from this lifetime? No, I don't think it's with an ex. think it's new energy. Mel, will the Aqua realize that I too was hurt? Yeah. Yep. I think it's going to take time to unpack all of this shit, but eventually they get it. They get it. They apologize and they realize what they did. Sylvia, why hasn't Miles texted me? Well, he's got communication down. He's been thinking about texting you, but he just hasn't had either the time or he just hasn't gotten around to it. This is like, it's in his mind. He's thinking about doing it. He knows he's supposed to do it. He just hasn't had the time, hasn't gotten around to it. He will. You'll hear from him. Adriana, when do you think that could happen? Could be before the summer ends. Maybe within the next 4 weeks. Julie, would C show up to the celebration for my daughter because he thinks R may be there? He might show up. You got a 70% chance that he's gonna come by at this point. I mean, that could change. You know how it is, but it does show that he would be willing to come by. Yeah. I don't know if it's because he thinks that R would be there. I don't know if he's thinking about R. UAF Spirit. The world, Archangel Michael, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, path towards enlightenment. Six of water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Four of earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. UAF, is CE still deciding or have they passed on me? Is CE still deciding? I think they are still deciding. What the hell is with these places? Jesus. HK, what will happen when AP returns home from China? Something gets revealed. The Fool is in reverse. Something that gets revealed that needs to be dealt with. Now, I don't know what this situation is. I don't know who AP is, who they are in relationship to you, or who they are, like what they're doing in China. But this is something gets revealed that they have to deal with. It's hard for me to say because I don't know what you mean by that. Like when they return home. Like what are you expecting is going to happen? Like they're going to come home to resume their normal life. It's hard to answer because what are they doing in China? Is it a business trip? My brother went to China for 2 weeks. He came home, his life returned to normal. So why wouldn't this person's? You know what I mean? Like it's very hard to answer because I don't know what you mean as far as what AP is in relation to, like their life should return to normal when they return home. But something here is getting revealed that they have to deal with. So they may come home and have an issue. Like Fool in reverse is not, it doesn't have to be something terrible, but it's something that needs to be dealt with before either their relationship can move forward or before their life can return back to normal. Like something needs to be dealt with immediately. It looks like divine guidance is guiding them, and it looks like they feel like they have a long road ahead of them. They may feel a little overwhelmed. They may have a little sharp energy around them. It also may be something that has taken a toll on them. Like they may be like physically exhausted, so they may need time to kind of readjust. Kalia, General. Collier General. Stepping into your own ambition, especially around work or business, pays off. You got money coming in. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Communication comes in from someone who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Cause for celebration comes in when a tower moment moves into the past. A Libra enters. The solution to a problem is in front of you and you just haven't seen it yet. Before the end of August, you should figure it out, or it reveals itself. UAF, am I still under consideration for CE or no? Yeah, you are. You are. HK, will me and AP be in a committed relationship? I don't see commitment coming in right now, no. Is there anyone here that I haven't answered for? Anybody here I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. Michelle, does Flavian love me? He says that he does, but he doesn't call. I don't see love here. If you're in a committed relationship with him and he's not calling you and he says he loves you, I don't see a commitment here. I would say no, there's not love here. And if he's not calling, then that's pretty much, you're like that. If someone's not putting work into a committed relationship and they're saying one thing but they're not following through with their actions, no, it doesn't even, the cards don't even suggest that it's a committed relationship at this point. I don't think the two of you are on the same page. Sister, I honestly haven't considered it, but just out of curiosity, how would it go if I got the vaccine? I've just got so many health issues. You know what's really funny? So many people, it's like, I feel like this same question is coming up for so many people. Like so many people that were like, no, I don't want it, and now they're thinking about it. I mean, I was even thinking about it last week. I was dreaming about it last week. How crazy is that? I mean, I think if you got it, you would be okay. It looks like with the Nine of Wands, right? It looks like Seven of Cups, you have choices, you're feeling prepared for it. It looks like balance, a wish comes true, but I don't know. It's like, I feel like once you do it, you can't undo it, right? And I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. My dad got his today. He's like, I'm fine. He's like, I don't even know if they put... My dad is like, he doesn't care. He's like, it's fine. He's like, it's not going to do anything to me. I'm fine. But I don't know. It's like, I feel like what I want to say is that I think that like most people are fine. But every once in a while you hear a crazy story, and I've heard crazy stories. I mean, people that I know, it's not like you know, my neighbors next door, you know, brothers, sisters, next door neighbor that lived in, you know, wherever, said, no, it's like people that I know that have had crazy things happen. So that's what scares me. It's like, I just, you know, it's like, if you take vitamin C, you could stop taking it. You stop taking it, you're going to pee the vitamin C out, right? It's going to leave. But with this, it's like once it's in, and then you can't get it out. I think that's what freaks me out about it. And I don't know if I'm really being paranoid over nothing, but I'm having a hard time. Like, that's why whenever somebody asks for a reading on something like that, I feel like I hope I'm not influencing it, because I just feel like so strongly that we don't really know enough about it. You know, now they're talking about boosters. And if you get one type, can you get a booster? I don't know. One company's coming out with a booster. I don't remember which one. I mean, of all the people that I know, nobody's really had any trouble. But the ones that have had trouble have had trouble. So that's what scares me. And you have issues, so I would be skeptical. It's just, it's a fucked up place. We're in a fucked up place. Julie, will I complete my bachelor degree if I enroll in Excelsior College? Well, you're completing that degree at some point regardless. But if you were to make a decision to go to this college, yeah, you could get it done pretty quickly, I think. Empress 444. What do you see when it comes to my finances in the next 3 months? Looks good. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling like you're getting better respected or better compensated at work or business. Anxiety moves into the past, and you're being guided by the divine. Your finances should be good over the next few months. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Jason, how does Dee think of me right now? How does Dee think of me right now? Thinks that you're ambitious, successful, passionate. Thinks that you're loving, kind, caring, perseverant, attractive, intelligent, unique, and creative. Anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Anyone? My God, I look awful. I don't know what happened to me today. Avery didn't nap. I didn't even get into the shower until like 7 o'clock. It's just a really weird day. Sister, thing is, you hear both sides. I'm reading all these stories about people dying and wishing they got vaccinated, but vice versa too. I know. That's the thing. And like, I know. That's the thing. You hear both, right, exactly. You hear both sides. Me too. And then, it's like I really thought, I keep saying this, but I really thought that we were over this hump. Like when I came back from, Florida in May, It kind of like, that's when New York kind of did away with the mask mandates, and I thought, okay, now we're starting to see the light of the tunnel. Maybe most people got vaccinated, maybe it's kind of run its course, but now they're saying it's back again. I don't know what to make of it. Like, is this just going to be it for the rest of our lives? Like, I always saw an end. Like, I was always like, okay, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. But now I can't see an end, and that's starting to freak me out. I feel stuck. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like it's a gamble. You're exactly right. It's like a gamble. Like, I feel like most people, like, are fine. But what scares me is that a year from now, 2 years from now, or like some of the situations that I've heard, you can't really tie it. Like, there's no way to say that that heart attack came from that, but it just seems a little coincidental that you had that and then you had that. I mean, it does look, it looks like we're heading towards greener pastures. It looks like things are changing for the better quickly. And it looks like there's a wish here. So maybe at some point we're going to move past all of this. But I don't know. It hasn't really bothered me. Like they told us to lock down. I was fine with staying home. They told you wear a mask. I was fine with wearing a mask. Like I've been fine with everything, but now I'm starting to get a little freaked out because I'm like, this is just never going to go away. I was in isolation for 2 years. I never went anymore. I was almost the most afraid person, even though it was over just a month ago. I went to a salon with no mask. That's like super unlike me, but I felt so safe it was over. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm having a hard time putting my finger on what is really going on. Because like you said, there are, like, every side is very extreme. Like, I don't know, there was at some point somebody told me that watch out that we're not able to get food anymore, so you better go out and get food. But it was like, oh, we're 2 weeks away from not being able to get food. So I went out and I bought like canned food, and then it's like that didn't happen. Like, what idiot sent me that? I don't remember. But it's like every time you turn around, somebody's saying something to make you afraid of something. And what do we know about fear? It manifests fast. So it's like we have to stop being afraid, but yet it's kind of hard to not be afraid. Yeah, the whole thing is fucked up. Oh, Julie, you're going for it, huh? I think you're going to be all right. I know, I know. I think you'll be okay. I think you're going to be okay. Negativity moves into the past. Disappointment moves into the past. You seem strong. I think you're going to be okay. I just hate that you don't have a choice, in fact. Like, that pisses me off. I don't think that's fair. Anyway. Mel, why is my love life so stuck? All right, well, here's the good news is that you do have the happiness coming out at some point. So why you're stuck right now, it could be a planetary thing. It could be something that's in your chart. But what it looks like is that it shouldn't be stuck for much longer. You got the Magician here. A new romance comes in that's got long-term potential with long-term commitment that brings in happiness. Right now, you could be going through a rough time. It could be planetary. I don't know what your chart looks like. It may have something to do with the planets. Sometimes that can cause disruptions in love life. And it also looks like you're also going through huge growth and transformation cycles. So I think you're coming out of it. I don't think it's going to be like this for that much longer. I definitely think that you've paid your dues as far as love is concerned. Unfortunately, You know, like, sometimes people have to go through a lot of bullshit before they get to the next level. It looks like you're going to get a break soon. In the meantime, it's like, I hate to say this because I feel like this is such a kick in the ass, but like, people that have healing energy tend to call in people that need to be healed, and in the meanwhile they wind up soaking up a lot of the shit and heartache in the meantime when they're bringing the healing energy to someone else. Good news about that, which is also usually planetary, is that at some point you get past it. You know, like some of these cycles that keep repeating, at a certain point you get past it and you should be able to move past it. But it can be really frustrating when you live through it. And, you know, depending on what's going on in your chart, or where certain, like Uranus right now is causing a lot of disruptions. And that could be something that takes a long time. Like, I remember when Jennifer Aniston was getting divorced from Brad Pitt. I remember that she was an Aquarius, and she had Uranus was in Aquarius. And I remember thinking, it's like wrecking her life. And I felt that with Uranus being in Aquarius for her, it should have helped because it's the ruling planet. But I think it kind of destroyed a lot for her. Anyway, point being is that you should at some point get past it. And I think that your break is coming soon. Sucks though. It really sucks. Especially when it gets stuck like that, because it's like sometimes it's hard to get going again. But I don't think it's going to last that long because you've got good stuff coming in. Liz, what's coming in for me in love? Well, you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in around your love life. A wish comes true. You've got a Scorpio, an Aries, and then an Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be feeling undecided about, you know, I guess you're going to have choices, but the one thing you're certain is that you don't want to go backwards, you want to move forward. You're moving forward with new opportunity, you're not moving backwards, so that's positive. You know, love for the rest of the month. Well, the hard work that you've put into love should come back to you, and it looks like you've got a wish. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have new energy that comes in. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Pisces coming in. You've got the world at your feet. Now, if you're already with someone, listen to your intuition. Your current relationship should move forward and should get a little bit more stable. Nikki, how does Casey feel about our confrontation today, and will I get another chance? You should get another chance, yes. You got a new beginning with her on the horizon. She may be upset. She could be very upset about whatever happened today. But there is growth, change, and transformation, balance coming back to the situation, a new beginning on the horizon. The world is at your feet. It looks like it might be slow and steady wins the race, so I wouldn't do anything too extreme too fast, because I think that it'll, like, she may reach out to you quickly. And then slow and steady wins the race, gets you back in her good graces, and she's not holding herself back. Basically, it'll blow over. Sanjit, how did they think of me in my email? All right, I don't know what this situation is. So, like, I don't know what kind of is this a company, a person, a love interest, a family member? This is what the cards say. You got a new journey on the horizon. They think that you're very strong. They may offer you something that will be hard to turn down, and they should respond to you quickly. Anybody else that I haven't answered for? Is that it? Hold on. Okay. So tomorrow, my flight is at 5. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be, this is my plan, that I'm going to set the alarm clock. I'm going to try to do a live stream early, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one tomorrow night. It depends. If she sleeps on the plane, I may have a hard time getting her to sleep tomorrow night. So we'll see. Either way, I should be on at some point tomorrow. I'm just not sure. And remember, I'm only going to have tarot when I'm down there. I don't have the other cards. Julie, when I asked Steve what his problem with me, why didn't he tell me the truth? Because he feels negative. He kind of feels a little bit stupid. He doesn't know how to put it into words at this point, and he feels like a lot of anxiety around the situation. He wasn't ready. He's not ready to discuss it. It's just the timing isn't right for him. Yeah, he needs a little more time. Alrighty, that's it for me. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you all for being here.